We're hearing exclusively from the brother of a woman who was shot as police were responding to a welfare check in Southeast Charlotte. He says his sister, Denisha Branch, was experiencing a mental health crisis when law enforcement, they were called into her apartment Monday night to try and help. Now there's an investigation underway after officers say they had to shoot for their safety. WCNC Charlotte's Kaylin Hagwood has been speaking with investigators and family. Joins us in the studio with the latest. Kaylin, what have you learned today?
Well, Colin, Barian McMillan tells us his sister Denisha was a mom and author. He also tells us that she was living with severe mental challenges in recent months. They called police Monday night hoping first responders could provide support, but say that's not what they got.
The family of a Charlotte woman at the center of a state investigation now speaking out after they say their call to police only led to more trauma.
Instead of it being a situation where she's helped, she was shot.
Barian McMillan said his sister Denisha Branch was experiencing a severe mental health crisis when they called law enforcement to help. McMillan said Branch was an author and speaker, appearing on WCNC Charlotte last year to discuss her children's book inspired by her daughter.
And honestly, I want her to grow up in a world where there is more love than hate.
But in recent months, he said her mental health began to deteriorate significantly, and their call for help was met with aggression.
Nobody for mental health crisis, nobody to alert or to speak with her for mental health crisis. It was all hostage negotiators, detectives, cops, SWAT.
When officers arrived to the home Monday night, they say they were quickly put on alert.
Once they got up to the apartment, they heard yelling from inside, which heightened their awareness. And then after a short amount of time, one gunshot was heard from inside the apartment.
Inside, police say they saw a woman with a firearm nearby and asked her not to reach for it. But when they say she didn't comply, an officer fired their weapon. As of Monday night, officers said it's still unclear if she was shot by police or herself, adding that mental health advocates were called to the scene but were diverted away once shots were fired.
I feel like if somebody from that services would have spoke with her, maybe she could have did something differently. Maybe it could have went differently.
Well, CMPD says there was a child at the home at the time of the shooting, and that child was uninjured. The North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation is still looking into the circumstances of what happened. Colin?
All right, Kaylin, thank you for that report. We appreciate that.